The last time I was in Villanova, Pennsylvania, they honored me 2 weeks ago. They gave me their Peace Prize, long before the Nobel. And one of the women asked me, how can we help the women in Libya? And I smiled, not in disrespect, and this answer is in no way in disrespect to women in the US. But my answer to her was, the women in Libya, they have power, they lack resources. The women in Liberia have power, but lack resources. The women in Zimbabwe have power, but lack resources. The women in the US have resources, but lack power. And I would not say lack power, but the US, you have activists in Libya, activists that have no resources, and then you have resources in the US, but you do not have the activists. And so my answer to her was, don't focus on global conflict. There are wars going on in different communities, even here in Virginia. How are we mobilizing our communities to make an impact? When I was in Villanova, the students there said to me proudly, ma'am, every year we go to Kenya to build shelters for the homeless. And I turn and look at them and say, are you kidding me? Have you walked the streets of Philadelphia? Do you see homeless people? You know, so we can talk power, but until people go deep within themselves and realize that there is power, it's difficult for them to act. I'll end your question with something from when I was in Israel. We screened the film Pray the Devil Back to Hell. And usually after we screen, women are like mobilizing. And someone from Israel, a woman, came to me in tears and said, this is a beautiful film. I wish we could do this, but we're too comfortable. And I think that's the situation here. People are comfortable. You see, now you have Occupy Wall Street. The group of people you see in that Occupy Wall Street is because their comfort zone has been touched. So issues of conflict, issues of war, issues of activism can only happen when people's comfort zone has been touched. And I think if the women of the US start looking around, I will not make a general statement because I know there are activists in different communities in different parts of the US. But in some of the very comfortable communities, until they can find issues that kind of like touch their discomfort or their comfort zone, there will be no activism. The one thing I would say to women out there, if you sit in your communities and things are upside down and expect that a Mandela or a Gandhi is going to come to turn that situation around, you're wasting your time. It's upon you because you know the issues, you know the concern, you are the one feeling the brunt. And it is only you who can really chart out what you think or how you think those conflict or issues are going to be solved.